Hello, my name is Waldo, and this is once again Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templar. We are here in Paris, France, with George Stobart, who has been very lucky to survive the violent explosion of the cafe that he was sitting at. He was sitting on a little terrace outside. He got crushed by a parasol, but now he is fine and dandy, and actually not being suspected of having committed the crime, because we have seen that it was a creepy clown who actually left an accordion, and who'd have guessed it, in the accordion was an explosive. So now that we are not being suspected of actually having committed this crime, we can investigate this this act of violence and possibly terrorism even further. Now, last episode we had talked a bit to the maintenance worker here. We had talked to the inspector of police inside and to his little, quite stupid sidekick, to be fairly honest. But also we had investigated this little alley, which we'll go back to now. Because the important thing here is that we saw the clown that committed the crime flee into this little alleyway, and as you can see, there's pretty much no escape out of it, except for this manhole cover, which we also discovered in the last episode. But there is a problem.
The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
Indeed, George. So we're gonna need to find a way to lift this, and there doesn't seem to be any here, because we've looked through that last time. But with a bit of logical thinking, you'd say that who in this scene would possibly have a manhole cover lifting device? And to me the answer is, well, this guy. So last time we discovered that he does have a toolbox, so maybe we can try oh, he's already freezing. He's gonna say something. Maybe we can try poaching something.
Hey, stop that! Get away from there!
Deary me. Okay, so it doesn't let us do that. Let's talk to him.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
What do you want now?
Well, I kinda want to look through your toolbox and see if you have a manhole cover lifty thingy majiggy. What about that?
What's in the toolbox?
What's in the toolbox? As if you didn't know. What's the big deal about tools, anyhow?
They're cool. Tools are civilization.
You don't say.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us from other animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. Looking down your nose at me because I'm working class, huh? I've a good mind to knock your block off.
Oh dear. My block is getting permanently knocked off by this guy. Typical Frenchman. Anyway, let's keep poking him.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Huh? You really are interested in tools?
Sure, like I said, tools are...
Civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you gonna show them to me?
Am I? Why, you?
Aw, come on. Just a little peek.
I've got work
Come
to
on,
do.
come on.
Find someone else to bother.
God damn it. Okay, once more. He's almost being convinced, I think. Once more.
Do you have a tool for lifting manhole covers?
As it happens, I do.
Yes!
Cool. Lend it to me, just for a few minutes.
No.
Oh,
Damn it.
come on.
No. Get your own.
What? Oh, Are there manhole cover lifting device shops? Is that freely available in your DIY shop? It seems pretty dangerous to have people lifting all their manhole covers in their street on their own. Would be a bit strange. So I don't think we can go out to the shop and buy one. So I think we'll definitely need his manhole cover lifty device for the umpteenth time. There
Let
we
me
go.
explain what I'm going to do with your manhole lifting tool.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with my beak.
What's your what?
Okay, forget it. I'll come back when you're in a better mood.
It doesn't get any
Don't-
better than this.
Don't give up now. Oh. Well, let's try these anyway. Maybe we can distract him with a newspaper.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on.
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Just stop and read, god damn it.
Pah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals.
And the complaining
Jack,
continues.
Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish.
Hey.
Ah, that's more like it.
Dolphins and
Look
mammals.
at the size of those.
Dolphins?
Like champagne bottle corks, no?
Dolphins.
Ah, what's this? Saladin
Oh.
running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
The
It's
what?
a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn,
A
mon ami.
racehorse.
Like a streak of lightning she is.
That's interesting. We should look. That's our
Do
next
me a
step.
favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Now he walks away. And look at us, keeping an eye on this hole. I think we're keeping an eye on the wrong hole. But, alright.
I
Whatever.
found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Heroic music. There we go. That's probably a manhole cover lifting thingy. Let's go and use it. Time to get ourselves dirty. Oh. Time to get down and dirty into the sewers. Here we go. Use it on the manhole cover.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
No shit, Sherlock. Well, here we go. No pain, no gain. Yep. And we... Alright. So we're now below Paris in the sewers, and we immediately found a bit of evidence. Is that a red nose?
As I picked up the plastic ball,
Ah.
I realized it was intended to be worn.
It is a red nose.
It was the clown's red nose.
Yeah, I just said that. Okay, let's go over there. Don't think that anything else is of importance here. Nope. Let's go. Oh dear. Look at this. This is a maze. What's this?
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ugh. Is that? Maybe he smeared his face paint on it. Oh, my clown nose has a little face on it to show that it's a nose and not just a red ball. Very informative. And what's on the ladder here? He's leaving a trace.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Oh, it's on the spike. This is CSI Clown. So that's his costume, that's his face paint, that's his... well, not really a mask, that's his red ball. Oh, hello.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What?
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay.
Now,
You
what are
smell
you looking for?
of fish and excrement. Is that the phone? Is that a phone? Or is that a bit of material? Oh, use his phone to call Nico Collard. Well, we'll first ask for the creepy clown.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, Ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He
Yes.
blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well,
Ah.
yes, it had crossed my mind.
Da 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 da.
That still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For
Really?
all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most
I was
tourists
exploring
are
the
content
sewer.
with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
He does have a point. He does have a point. Should we show him some of the stuff that we found down there? Should we just... I'll show him the piece of cloth. Let's see what he thinks about that.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Okay. How about the red nose? That's pretty clownish.
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Oh, right. Because the man wasn't dressed as a clown when he went into the sewer. Face paint?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What
Dude.
on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Ugh. Oh, it's not face paint. Is it? It's actually just... snot. Ugh. Okay. Maybe a bit... Maybe... This may have been a bit weird to ask the guy about his relation to a... well, literally full-blown tissue. Anyway, this isn't grayed out, so let's ask about the cloth again.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna tell us something about it, but we'll need to unlock it through other conversation then. Let's ask about the... well, what's he gonna know about the man in the grey overcoat? About Plantard? Well, let's try.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No,
Plantard?
it doesn't. Who is he?
See?
The
Doesn't
man
know.
who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo! Huh? You need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Hey! No offense against my sneakers, dude. This may be George Stobart's sewer boy, chasing criminals through sewers all through Europe. A very, very niche, let's say.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was
Apprehended?
a typical criminal type. Just like you.
So it isn't there anymore, because otherwise this guy would have not thought that we were the same person. So we must not have had a good look at him, which is kind of disappointing. Let's ask about the waitress, because he knows about the cafe, so maybe he knows about the waitress as well.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
He does know
Oh,
her.
thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't
Hey.
you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ha, that's what you say.
Crazy French people. They never believe you.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Right. The clown indeed stole the briefcase from Plantard. So... we don't have the option for the phone anymore. Let's ask once again, let's try the cloth once again.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
No, not yet. Let's try the calling card of the inspector.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Hominoid division.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African
Now he's kissing
desert.
our ass.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Perfect. Okay, now we have a lot of other options. Let's first of all try the cloth again.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found.
Aha.
I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Very good. So we found a jacket somewhere.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. Pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Aha. What was the name inside on the label?
Where did you send the jacket?
Oh.
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
Oh, that's... How is this guy so flipping stupid? Like, literally, all the evidence we have is given away to people. Now, why doesn't anyone care in Paris? Like, a cafe gets blown up. Says, "Oh my God, is the waitress all right?" Sure. Oh, there's a guy that was killed in the explosion. Oh, well, never knew him. Like, the inspector arrived. Oh, there's a cafe blown up. Huh, just another day at work. Why don't these people care? Let's go ask about the clown again.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His
In
face
the ass.
suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
So this guy is a total badass. Which you can tell by the mustache, of course. But, so he wrestled with our possible killer. So that's, he did get quite a close look, but still doesn't seem to be able to describe him.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so we're now just asking everything again, but in the guise of a police inspector, so he's probably gonna tell us more about stuff.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, it was.
Aha.
Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Might have been full of clean underwear, socks, maybe a shirt. You never know. Apparently the clown did know what was in it. I was very interested. So let's reassure him again about the waitress. And how does he know the waitress?
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Oh dear.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Oh god. It's a foot fetishist. We've got a foot fetishist. French badass ex-army corps foot fetishist. Only in Broken Sword. Seriously. Okay, let's ask about the jacket one more time.
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Hashtag sarcasm. Right. Anything else about the jackets?
What was the name on the label?
Oh yeah,
Ah,
right.
it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to
Okay.
remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
Wow.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg sheikh.
Yes,
That's
yes.
incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Well, we got more information. So let's ask him about... Let's show him this manual cover, and then let's just move right along and get a couple of people on the phone.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
Okay, right. So that's everything.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
New info obtained.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.